You said a man is not a necessity, a man is a luxury.
Like dessert. Yeah. A man is absolutely not a necessity.
Did you mean that to sound mean and bitter?
Oh, not at all. I adore dessert. I love men. I think men are the coolest. But you don't really need them to live. My mom said to me, you know, sweetheart, one day you should settle down and marry a rich man. And I said, Mom, I am a rich man, you know?
When I was 8, I was confused at being called bossy because I wanted to direct the plays that we would put on for our parents. But the boys were not.
That the barriers to girls' education isn't just resources. It's not just about access to scholarships or transportation or school bathrooms. It's also about attitudes and beliefs. The belief that girls simply aren't worthy of an education. That women should have no role outside the home. That their bodies aren't their own, their minds don't really matter, and their voices simply shouldn't be heard.
I think society 100% consistently underestimates women, especially young women, and their power and how important their voices are.
When at 15, my girlfriends started dropping out of their beloved sports teams because they didn't want to appear muscly.
Like most women, I know how it feels to be overlooked, to be underestimated, to have someone only half listen to your ideas at a meeting, to see them turn to the man next to you, the man you supervise, and assume he's in charge.
Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room.
If not me, who? If not now, when?
When you light someone else's torch with your own, you don't lose your fire, you just make more light and more heat.
Did you want to see me broken? Bowed head and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries.
Less than 100 years ago, women did not have the right to vote. Look how far we've come from having no voice to being on the brink of making history.
Just like moons and like suns, with the certainty of tides, just like hopes springing high, still I'll rise.
What is it in your life that you think you cannot accomplish? Or what is it that people have said that you cannot do? Wouldn't it feel really good to prove them all wrong?
I'm a mom, like many of us here are, right? And we got a lot to do. Not just run organizations, but take care of our young ones. But every single day, I use my voice, and I need each and every one of you to do the same.
Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, 'cause I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard.
I believe ambition is not a dirty word. It's just believing in yourself and your abilities.
Use your fire to light other women's torches and make more light and more heat for all of us.
We all we got, ladies. If we don't support each other, who will?
The more love you give, the more love you have.
You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness, but still like air, I'll rise.
What would happen if we were all brave enough to believe in our own ability, to be a little bit more ambitious? I think the world would change.
It is said that girls with dreams become women with vision. May we empower each other to carry out such vision.
Into a daybreak that's wondrously clear, I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise. I rise. I rise. Thank you.